Okay then, what I've got in front of me now is the Hatsan Nova Star belonging to Jack Todd. We went over to Leicester Airguns last week to get it. Jack tried it at home and he couldn't get it to shoot very well, very accurate. So yesterday I brought it home. I took the shroud off, checked the crown of the barrel, see if that was a problem, and that seemed okay. What I did do, I had 4 different pellets to put through that I know tend to like Turkish barrels. That was a Webley Pel, H&M Field Target Trophy, Rangemaster Sovereign and JSB 18.13 grains. Now, the Hatsan, I was told by Edgar Brothers that Hatsan tests all the barrels with H&M Field Target Trophy, so if you've got a rifle from Hatsan, Corral or Webley, that's a good start, because if they're testing the rifles with those pellets, that's a good one to use. So I tested the Webley Pel and the Rangemaster Sovereign, and I wasn't getting very good results with that. I had a better result with the 18.13 grain JSBs, but when I did get to the H&M Field Target Trophy, I was getting good groups. But for some reason I didn't think it was right that the others didn't group at all, really. So the final thing I did was chronograph the rifle. Now this could be probably a contributing factor, but with the H&M Field Target Trophies, it was only averaging 9.4 foot-pounds, which is pretty low really, but it is a light to medium pellet. So I thought, well, let's put the average through it, and they was only coming out to 8.5 foot-pounds. So the rifle is definitely underpowered, and I do believe that if we can get the rifle up to 11.5 foot-pounds, it will probably start grouping, because the velocities are too low. I think the JSB was doing about 499 feet per second to get the 8.5 foot-pound, and the H&M Field Target Trophies were coming in at around 540. Well, they should be close to 600, and the actual JSB 1813 should be around 530ish, 5.8, 520, 530, something like that. So it definitely wants the power increasing, and I think that will make a big difference. But having said that, we'll look at the rifle then. So the rifle is really eye-candy to look at. Jack's fitted a Sabre Tactical bipod adapter on the bottle, which you can see. It brings the actual bipod further up the rifle, and it gives you more stability. So that's fine. The rifles do come with a Picatinny rail underneath. The actual field gauge is also underneath. The rifle is a Turkish walnut stock. It's adjustable cheek piece, adjustable butt pad. You fill it at the side here. It's got a fill plug in the side. You take that out. You take the fill plug out and just put your probe in. It fills to 250 bar. It's a carbon fibre bottle, so that actually helps balance it better than a steel one. It's got a dual Picatinny dove rail on the back, so it doesn't matter what scope match you've got, they'll fit it. It has got a shroud on the barrel, but it's not baffled. The shroud comes right to the end of the barrel, and then you've got an 1/2 inch UNF threaded shroud we can put a silencer on. It's quite noisy without a silencer. When I was doing the test yesterday, I did fit Cliff Kirkman's silencer on to the barrel itself, and that did okay. Safety catch on this one, it's totally manual. Like some of the Hatsans, like the Gladius, that automatically comes on every time you cock it, but this one you don't. This is a bit like the Springer rifles. The actual safety catch is at the back there. Pull it out for on, push it into fire. Like I say, it's side lever cocking. Lovely rifle to look at, nice and well balanced. I believe these are 23-inch barrels on these. They're the full-length barrels like you get on FAC. I mean, most of these rifles made in Turkey, they're actually designed as full power rifles, and they basically restrict them for our benefit. So they do like to shoot quite high up, and normally when Hatsan produce figures for the velocities and the power, they're normally quite good on the pellets, whereas a lot of companies will say they'll do like 1200 feet per second, you'll be looking to get 1,000 with the light pellets. This one will actually do what it says on the tin. But it should be doing like 11.5 foot-pounds, like I say. It's well under at the moment. It's the power that's causing some of the accuracy issues because it's not pushing the pellets fast enough. It's a Quattro trigger, I believe, 2-stage. It's adjustable. First stage is adjustable through the actual trigger guard. The second stage you take the stock off, and there's a grub screw on the actual block to give you the second stage. Like I say, the shroud just unscrews to get to the barrel, and that's about it really. Nice cheap piece on these. Just use a flathead screwdriver, loosen that, can lower or raise a cheap piece depending on how high your mounts are. I fitted onto this my Optizan scope, that seems to be doing okay. It was shooting high to start off with, but I basically zeroed it in, as you'll see. I fitted onto it a bipod, and I was using a bag at the back. It comes with a single shot tray, and it comes with a 12-shot magazine. This one's in 2.2. You can get them in 177. They're 14-shot, and they even come in 2.5 if you've got FAC. So I think you get them 2.5 in sub 12 as well if you want. But that is the rifle close up. I'll show you the results from the test I did yesterday, and I'll try a few more pellets through it. I mean, Leicester Guns have been really good throughout this. Jack's been in contact with them, so I'm sure they'll sort that out. I mean, this can happen to any rifle. I mean, you can buy a brand new Daystate or FX, and you'll have problems, and you'll have to go back for repair. It's just one of those things really with air guns. I mean, it's not like car manufacturers where they've got billions of pounds to spend on research and testing. I mean, most of these airgun companies are quite small really. I know Hatsan's a big one, but they've not really got the time to be testing every rifle to make sure it's shooting. So sometimes you have to either tweak it yourself or just send it back under warranty. So that is the Hatsan Nova Star. I think I mentioned in one of my last videos that they're bringing out a new one now called the Hatsan Nova Star Premium, and that includes a regulated air bottle, and it also includes laminated stocks which look really nice, come in brown, red and blue laminates, so they're all going on to that now. But I think they'll be nice ones to get hold of. So I will show you now my testing I did yesterday, and just a quick paragraph on what to look out for in a new airgun and it's not shooting correct, and you'll see that coming up now, so I'll catch you soon.
Okay then, Jack, hopefully we'll get a good idea to see if there's any problems. Look at the crown. Looks okay from where I'm standing. Can't see any marks on the crown, so I'll put a silence on it. And we'll try some battery bolts through it first. Might need tightening for it. Okay. So it does. Okay. That's a high. Jesus. Right. See where we go now. Let's get in there. That's all that's going to go, I think. Okay then, acapels. That's it. Okay. Now I'm going to try it without the silencer on it. It'll be a bit noisier, but seems to like it. It's not grouping it anyway. Not how it should. So that was a new shroud or silencer on. So what I'm going to do now is put some jumbo edges through it. I suppose when I find these selection of pellets, I'll chronograph them as well. Just needs wearing in a bit. Okay then, centre mass. Okay, a bit high like the others, but go for the top left now. Top right I mean. Okay. Range Master Sovereign, 1589 grains. Okay then, Sovereigns, top left. Terrible. Okay then, so what we've got now is the H&Ns, which is supposed to test them with at the factory. Okay then, Last Chance Saloon. We'll go to the bottom right. Right, so this is what the factory uses. Been told. There we go. So H&M Field Target Trophy. It's a barrel full C pellet selector, this one. It's got a moderator fitted that Cliff Kirkman made. But the one it's shooting best is the H&Ns. So we've got more of those down the barrel. It will probably let itself in and improve. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the shroud back on and I'll do some more tests with those. I think what I'll do, I'll go down, I'll stick another sticky target on the middle there. I'll put 12 at that. The trouble with Turkish barrels, they can be pellet fussy. I know that from experience. That's why some come with options of both the barrels for a bit. Let's get a new target. There we go. See if we can repeat same thing again. Change the point of impact, putting the shroud on. It's shooting low now. It's grouping by up there. So, suggested ones to get are the H&N Field Target Trophy. I will test some more pellets through it, see if it likes anything else, but so far best one is the Field Target Trophies, and these the 5.52 head size. So what I'll do, I'll also do some chronographing tests with these, see what sort of power it's pushing out. They weigh 14.66 grains, so they're classed as a light to medium pellet, so should be getting 11 foot-pounds from them. But that is the one to go for until I find anything else that suits it. But I've not had much time with the daylight, so I'll get back to this tomorrow. So we'll see you then.
Nine point four. 9.4. 9.6. 9.8. 9.6. 9.6. 9.9. 9.5. 9.3. 9.6.
So we've got, we're halfway through the green. It's probably about 150 ball we're at, so I had quite a few shots actually.
9.3.
Okay, then I'll show you how to fill the magazine up. It's one of these where you have to put the first pellet in upside down. So basically, holding the cassette, you move it around like this, get a hold of the plastic cover, turn it all the way around, put your first one in, skirt first, it's bloody fiddly, I know that much, because it's quite heavily sprung. So the first one's in, now that's in, that locks it into place. So what you can do then is drop each pellet in. So it's that first one that locks the actual cassette in place. And then you can put each pellet in. Like I say, it's quite a good shot count. It's 12 under 2.2, 14 in the 177. If you look at the Hatsan magazine of this one on the Nova Star, it's very similar to the Crowell's. In fact, they probably fit in the same gun if you tried it. On the Webley, not all the same. There are differences within the different brands, but very similar. I just noticed then the first pellet at that point, it dropped through, so the cassettes move around. Not be able to get any more in there. So we've actually got 10 shots in this now, because the other one fell through. Should have kept my finger behind it. But that's anyway, that's how to load the mag. A magazine's loaded from the right hand side. There's a little notch cut in, that's for the barrel. You slide that over the barrel with the perspex facing you, shove it in there, and away you go. So loading the magazine, pull back the cocking handle, set the safety, making sure that cut out notch goes over the barrel like that. Can be a bit of a pretty tight fit. I mean, I think the pellet was sticking through there, that's what the problem was there. So that goes in like that, cock it forward and it's ready to fire. Okay, like I say, they come with a single shot loader. That's what it looks like. So you cock back on the side lever, shove it in from the left again, and it just clips over the barrel like that. You load your pellets into the top of the single shot loader. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick video on the filling up on this. So I fitted the probe to the arrows. All we need to do is shove in, take the dust plug out, switch on my pump. So pump is on. Okay, that's filled to 250. Take the probe out, place the dust cover, and that's the rifle filled. What I will do, I'll just fire one shot off, no pellets in it. What I will do, at a full fill, I'll try it with a chronograph again and see if it makes any difference. When I was chronographing yesterday, it was at about 140 bar fill. We'll see if it's any lower or higher on a full fill. So there is a shot curve on the unregulated rifles. The more pressure in the tank, the harder it is for the valve to open with the hammer. So you normally start off lower than ever with a full fill, so that evens itself out. So we'll do a test on that anyway and see what happens. 250 bar fill.
500, 38, 500, 45, 500, 59, 500, 59, 500, 57, 500, 57, 500, 36, 500, 61, 500, 54, 500, 54, 500, 59, 500, 57, 500, 59, 500, 43, 500, 66, 500, 57, 500, 52, 500, 59, 500, 45, 500, 59, 500, 64.
Okay then, let's have a look. What have we got? So feet per second then. Shot 21 shots, high of 566, low of 536, average of 554. That's a spread of 30, standard deviation of 8. See, it's steadily climbing. So that gives us a high of 10.7 foot-pounds, a low of 9.6, which is, that's an average of 10.2. Spread of 1.1 foot-pounds, standard deviation 0.3. So, I mean, based on that, I think the valving's pretty good, because it's at 140 bar. It was average about 9.4 foot-pounds. So by then it was dropping off. But even at this point, it's still it's not too bad, but it's it could be better. Looking at the graph, it's slight climb there, yeah. So that is chronographing from a full fill. Okay then, day 2. Got targets set up down at 20 again. I'm going to put some of Hades through it, see how they do. Now Hades normally quite good, not in every barrel but in a lot of barrels, and out to normal distances as well, like any other good pellet. I think the more I shoot this, the better it will get, because it will be leading in and everything will be loosening up, the valves and everything, cocking levers. By the time they got through a tin of pellets, should be well and truly running. Okay then, so that's that done. These weigh 15.89 grains. Okay, I'm going to go for the top left. Yeah, they shoot well, the Hades. So it's field target trophy in Hades, spot on. So what I'm going to do now is stick some polymags through it, Predator polymags. So I'm going for the centre again. Right, I'm going to go for the bottom left. Okay, now there's probably about 3 flies on that, but you can expect it with these, because if that point's not pointing directly where it should, it'll shove it off course. So it also shoots those well. So what I've got now is a lead free. Right, these will probably shoot high because they're light. Go for the centre. No, it's gone in the same hole again. Right. Another good pellet. Couple of flies, but seem to be doing well. Right, so what else have I got? Right, for the budget conscious out there, I'm going to go with the BSA Storm. 15.43 grains. I mean, to be honest, they'll probably shoot like shit because most of the cheaper BSA pellets do, but it's always good to find out, isn't it? No, the latest of the BSA pellets, they are good, but they're all based on H&Ns, just renamed. Right. And for the centre, a bit high, but lightest pellet, I suppose. So, a bit hit and miss there, as I say. It could be down to quality control, but at least I've got 4 pellets that the rifle is capable of shooting. So that's the Hades, Predator Polymag, the lead-free JSBs, and the H&N Field Target Trophy, which come out on top. They're the pellets to test the barrels with, so that is the one to go with, to be honest, but just give you a few more options. Completing the test. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to chronograph the JSB Hades, see what they're doing. From what I've gathered in the past, they're an efficient pellet to test through a rifle for chronographing. We'll see what they're doing. The rifle is gradually improving in its accuracy and its power, so hopefully as the week goes on it'll get to where it needs to be anyway, so we'll carry on.
10. 5. 10. 9. 10. 7. 10. 7. 11. 6. 11. 3. 10. 4. 11. 7.
See, we're getting there. I mean, the temperature is quite cold. We're around 0, so that's not going to help.
11. 2.
I think the rifle's about where it needs to be now.
11. 6.
Leaving it a bit longer in between shots to let the valve fill up.
11. 7. 10. 8. 11. 5. 10. 3. 10. 7. 10. 9.
Oh, tell the bloody chronograph's suffering with a cold as well. No, damn it. Have to put new batteries in it. Right, I'm going to carry on where I left off.
Eleven. 4. 11. 4. 10. 7. 11. 3. 11. 4.
Oh, that's doing really well now. If I leave it a bit in between shots, it gives it a chance to fill the valve with air.
10. 8. 11. 2. 10. 6. 10. 5, 10,
point,
9, 11,
point,
5, 10,
point,
9, 11,
point,
0, 11,
point,
2, 11,
point,
3, 11,
point,
1, 10,
point.
1.
Okay, that's all the pellets used for the mags, so we'll look at that. So that's really good. We've got high of 11.7, low of 10.1, average of 11. So look at the graph. Alright, okay. So shot count 33, high of 575, low of 536, average of 559, spread of 39, standard deviation 10.7. Right, set's really cold now. I think that could be affecting it. And most of them are in the 11s, so it's averaging 11 foot-pounds anyway, so yeah, it's not too bad actually. Okay then, just finished the chronographing again. Where are we? Down to 200 bar now. Fired quite a lot of shots today. But we've gone from 250 down to 200. And we're averaging 11 foot-pounds with the 80s. Highest came to 11.7. So I'm pretty pleased with the results up to now. We were a bit suspect with the rifle, but it's starting to work out now. So I hope you've enjoyed the actual Hatsan Nova Star. I like it. It's a nice rifle, and it looks now like it's start to wear itself in, let itself in. Groups are tightening up. I'm sure we'll come back to this one. I'll get it back to Jack's tomorrow. He can shoot it for the week and probably get down the range and push it further out. But what we now have working through it are the H&N field target trophies, JSB Hades, the JSB lead freestanders do okay as well, didn't they? And the Predator Polymags, as if you're into hunting, they didn't do too bad. We did get the odd fly, but I think I'll put that down to the point on the tip of the pellet sometimes misaligns. But that's it for now. I've got some more videos coming up, so I'll catch you soon.